Photojournalism is a combination of photography on one hand, which is an aesthetic, and journalism, which is content-based.
The life of a photojournalist is not being able to answer the question, what are you doing today? Because you never really know.
I think some people perceive documentary photographers as having the ability to quote-unquote set photos up, that they have a little artistic license to be able to create scenes or to misrepresent what's presented in the photograph, and I just don't feel like that's the case.
You're looking for something and something else happens. That's usual, even if within the story.
You get the freedom of thinking what happened before this photo and what will happen after, and it's using so little but being able to tell so much.
Photojournalists, we are the voyeurs of life.
Another word for journalism is instant historian. As soon as an event happens and we capture it, you've captured history.
Understanding the craft of photography, understanding the journalism aspect of photojournalism is really the key.
To me, it's very much the journalism, the part about telling stories.
It's a constant lookout for that moment where everything comes together, which is really tricky. I guess that's why we're so cranky and frustrated all the time.
I just think focus on the journalism and focus on content, and if you have a will, there is a way.
It was the constant perspective that I was always met with when documenting subjects that were basically hidden in the shadows, whether it was women that were being gently mutilated in Somalia or teenage gang member sons raising their children. Having that privilege to meet all these people is just absolutely the greatest thing, greatest gift in the world.
If you're really interested in the story, the person you're covering or whoever you are following will feel that, sense that you are interested and you're there as a person.
If you understand the story and you understand why you're telling the story and why it's important, everything else will fall into place. I really believe that.
The biggest piece of advice I have is follow your dream. If you want to do it, you can do it.
Be there as a person first, a journalist second.
I just know that I just want to keep growing and tell more in-depth stories.
Be respectful and always think, what if it would have been me on the other side of this lens? The pictures you don't take sometimes are just as important as those you take.